For today's video, I'm going to review 1MD's Complete Probiotics Platinum, which looks like an amazing and superior probiotic. So a lot of you may be wondering, does it really work? What are its side effects? Is it really effective? And are there any chances that it is a scam? Well, stay tuned, because in the next few minutes, we will find out. Hi there, I'm Ollie from MySupplementAdvice.com, and this channel is dedicated to supplement reviews and health tutorials. So for more videos like this one, make sure to click subscribe. To start off, we will have a quick overview on Complete Probiotics Platinum to see whether it is as good as it claims or not. Complete Probiotics Platinum is a doctor-formulated probiotic designed to rebalance the gut and to promote a better absorption and immunity. It's a very popular product with thousands of positive reviews, and it's really strong and unique because of its ingredients. However, I can't deny that it can seem quite pricey at first sight. But that's not completely real because it's actually worth even double. But I'm going to get into more details a bit later on. Now, the problem is that despite being literally amazing, it can be too strong and potentially harmful if it's not used by the right people. What do I mean? Well, it's an amazing probiotic, but it's also a very strong one, so I would only recommend it to people who have a lack of good bacteria, either after an antibiotic cure, stress, or any other event that may have damaged their gut. For a healthy person that only wants a maintenance or a daily probiotic, I would not recommend it because it's way too strong, so it can do more harm than good if it's used for more than about a month. So I would mostly recommend it if you have a lack of good bacteria or a gut problem, but only for a couple of months until you solve it. Once your gut gets back to normal, I don't advise you to keep using it, but to switch to a probiotic that is more suitable for daily use. And I will leave you the link to one that I really love in the top right corner. Still, Complete Probiotics is probably the very best option for those with gut imbalances, as it's one of the superior probiotics from the market. Now, in case you want to give it a try, I really advise you to buy it only from its official website, because there are a lot of fake versions out there that don't even have the real composition, so their effect is very far from that of the original version. So if you want to check out Complete Probiotics, I'm going to leave you a link to its official website in the description below this video. Without further ado, let's take a closer look at Complete Probiotics Platinum, beginning with its formula. Complete Probiotics has a literally amazing composition. Its doses are huge, which is why I said that it's only suitable for people with some gut imbalances, not for those who have a healthy gut. It contains 11 different bacterial strains that have some essential roles, and it also contains prebiotics, which are meant to feed the probiotics, so those 11 strains, and help them work better. And I also have to mention that these pills are made with a special technology that makes sure they reach the intestines in their full form and that they're not deactivated by stomach acid, which is the case of many probiotics. So, what could you wish for more from a probiotic? Now, let's take a closer look at its formula. Basically, this product contains two major blends, which are a mix of several other ingredients. First in the list of its formula is the Complete Probiotic Blend, which contains 11 essential strains, which you can see right now. And there's also lactospore, which is one of the few bacteria that can produce spores. So its potency is even higher because it can work faster than most bacterial strains. Now, you cannot find this exact mix of bacterial strains in any other probiotic. And in terms of strength, it's extremely potent and strong. Not to mention that the overall dose, which is 51 billion CFU, is huge. The second plant from this product is Nutraflora, which is a prebiotic that nourishes and boosts the probiotics. So its goal is to feed the bacteria and to make this supplement work faster and longer. This is a big advantage of complete probiotics because usually prebiotics have to be taken separately. So there are very few products that combine pre and probiotics. And summing up, this supplement has a highly concentrated formula and it's probably the best composition amongst the over 30 supplements I looked into. So I definitely recommend it if you need a strong probiotic. It's surely the best from the market. What makes this product so special is that it comes in a vegetable formulated capsule, which makes it easily digestible. Moreover, it's all natural and gluten-free, which makes it perfect for vegetarian people. Regarding its dosage, it has a huge advantage through the fact that you only need 1 capsule per day. This is a great serving size for a probiotic because it's really easy to follow. Now, it's best to take the pill on an empty stomach. However, if it makes your stomach uneasy, having a small meal prior is fine. Now I have looked at the reviews of other people and there's a surprisingly high number of reviews. But of course there are both good and bad ratings. However, I cannot deny that there are far more positive reviews than negative ones. The most common feedback is that its effect is amazing, that it's very helpful in treating gut imbalances as well as digestive problems and diarrhea. And lastly, some users claim that it is the best probiotic from the market. On another note, like all products, negative reviews cannot be avoided, and here the usual complaints state that it is too pricey, too strong for regular use, and that it did not do anything at all for those users. But I would also like to share my own experience with this product. I used to have a very low level of good bacteria because of an antibiotic intake I had in the past. For this reason, my immune system was pretty weak. So I came across this product which was famous for its potency and I really wanted to give it a try because it looked amazingly on paper. And surprisingly or not, it really did work. My previous colds weren't so frequent anymore. My stomach cramps and bloating stopped after only a few days, and I felt like my immunity was getting better. Even so, I stopped taking it after about a month because somehow my digestion seemed to get worse, and it was probably because of this huge dose of probiotics. So once your good bacteria is back at its normal level, it doesn't seem to be so helpful anymore. On the contrary, it can actually do you more harm than good, which is why I do not recommend using it continuously for a longer time. This product is much better as a treatment rather than as a maintenance. Since this product is highly concentrated, there is a chance of side effects, especially if it's not taken properly. Some of the most common issues you can get are skin disorders or digestive problems, especially if you take it in the long run. For this reason, I only recommend it to people with some real gut problems. I said it before, I don't think it's suitable as a daily probiotic for otherwise healthy people. You can say that this supplement is somehow pricey, and that's pretty much true, but considering its value, it could easily cost double, trust me. Besides, many other basic probiotics cost about the same, but their potency isn't even half, so Complete Probiotics is actually a great deal for its quality. Besides, getting it from its official website will give you a better deal with several discounts compared to Amazon's $50 per bottle price. Now, you can see the pricing from its official website, and there are two buying options, with or without subscription. For those without subscription, a bottle costs $49.99, but if you opt for a 6-month supply, you can get it for about $37 per bottle. On the other hand, with subscription, a bottle only costs $40, and if you want it even cheaper, the 6 months package offers it at $30 per bottle. And most important of all, it has a 90 days money-back warranty. Nice, right? So, considering the price for its quality, it's surely worth your money. I actually consider it pretty cheap for its amazing quality and composition, so it's definitely a great deal. With all that was said, is this product really worth it? Definitely yes. It's 11 bacterial strains combined with prebiotics, and its formula's high concentration are way above its high price, which isn't even high considering its amazing quality. In addition to that, there are a lot of positive opinions about it as well. So, considering its excellent ingredients and really high rate of success, it's definitely a bargain. However, I have to say again that it's better as a treatment for gut imbalances than for maintenance. Its high concentration can do more harm than good if it's not taken by the right person. But all in all, there is no doubt that 1MD's Complete Probiotics Platinum is one of the best probiotics for gut imbalances. If you want to give it a try, I will leave you a link to its official website in the description, so please make sure to buy it from there because you can't really tell what you're getting if you buy it from retailers. And the official website also offers the safest and the best prices. I really hope this review helps you. Thank you for watching and see you next time.